Boot. It is just another library that you can consume. But even though there are a few recommendations that we will follow, which will make the developer's life easier. So that also we will going to discuss here. So another thing is build system. So as you know that it is strongly recommended that you use a build system that supports dependency management and that can consume artifacts and publish to the Maven Central repository. So that means it should be a Maven based dependency is mostly preferred. So you are having either Maven, Gradle, Kotlin. These are the some of the where you can add your dependencies there. So dependency management, it's easier to Spring Boot provide curated list of dependencies that it supports. In particular, you do not need to provide versions for any of these dependencies in your build configurations. So these are the things which is essential for when we are going to have a Spring Boot application, which is a production ready application. So we take this here the it's already been there. Here we have chosen Java language and Spring Boot Air snapshot and demo as an example it is giving, and we will be using you can take any of the things here. I have taken this 3.0.2 and group you can take just like test and demo you can demo Spring Boot, like that you can take it, and you can take we are using Java 11, so Java 11 will be the version which we'll be using. See here you can also watch uh, what are the version you are using. So currently my browser is hanged, so here you can choose Java version. So here we are using Java version 11, so you can have that here. So here, like that, you can have, and yeah. So we can have download after this. We are not adding currently dependencies. Otherwise, we can have some dependencies added, which will make our work easier. So what we will do, we will go to downloads and we will remove this dependency from here. So we will add some dependencies as it's good to have some dependencies. Spring Web we will take it, and we can take actuator also for automatic building. I will tell you that how these when you want to build your application that manages your application health and metrics and sessions. So for that, Spring Boot Actuator is good. So you can take Spring Boot Actuator and generate now. So it has been generated now. So after generating, you can open the folder, and you can cut here and come to D drive somewhere and write some project just like the Spring Boot uh, demo, and like that we just make it, and after making we will extract it. So either you can extract like this, and by this way you can extract. It will it will give you that the project. So you can come here and by making a folder test, and in test we will place it, this project is here now. So now we will take Eclipse. So you can take IntelliJ also. So firstly we are trying in Eclipse, so then I will show you in IntelliJ also the same thing. So we will take import, and import we will take here Maven, and we will click existing Maven projects here, and by clicking we can take that where we have taken this project. So we will copy this, and after copying this we will place it here, and that's how our project is. Now demo Spring Boot project is coming up. Still, it is building, so that's why it is taking time. So after this, as you can see that currently it is building. As it builds, then we will start our work with respect to main. We can see that our main application is already there. So okay, that's good that it is there. So after that we will make one of the class here. So we will take one class, and we will make one class, just like it will be a it will be a basically DAO class, you can say. So we can place it as a DAO class, and in DAO we can name any of the things. Suppose I name course. So now this class has been made, and we can take two entries here, just like private string course name, and we can have private int this course number, like this if we take it. And firstly we can make the default constructor also, just like public course, and here you can place it a default constructor, uh, and you can make its own constructor also by this way. But coming to the source, to the source, and you have to generate constructor for the superclass, or using fields. So using fields we will make it this time. So and after making that we will generate the getter and setter for these fields. It will help us to define the other things in the controller. So now if we have one class, we will make it, and we will make a REST controller basically. So we can make my controller like this, and you can make a controller as a package, and my controller. So now we have this class will be acting as a controller, so you will be having at the rate REST controller annotation here. So we will taking this as a REST controller, and we will for checking we will make up one method just like we have make public course, uh, which is our DAO, and we want to know that what other default courses are there. So cat default course. So what are the default course there? But before getting through this, we will see that we can import this course there. So these courses are of having two things that they are having course name. So private um, private string course name, and it's a private int no course number. These are the fields exactly we have made previously. So these are the fields exactly uh, being there. So if we have this, so now we will define that these are having some values. If so, we will take request param. Request param here. So request param we will take value as a name. So value there is a name there, and then default value default value you can have just like Spring Boot, and you can have and it is required. It's, it's required false, and um, after this you can mention that string was name was there, and similarly there is a one more request param will be there. So request param, and here you will have one value, and in value you will be having uh, you will have a course number. So and you will be having a default value. So default value you will be taking just like two, anything you can take, and then you can take required, and required will be false. And after this you will be taking course number. I don't know why it was not taking. Okay, it was taking exactly. We have used two previously, so that's the reason. So that's it. So after that we will return it, and we will return as these are the new courses. So we will get the courses here, and in this firstly we have the course name, and we will be having the course number. These are the courses we will be having here. So we can have this value. Uh, we can annotate it the value here by this way. So if you yeah. So here you can have this values. So you can place dollar sign and dollar. You can in the curly braces you can have the value just like default whatever the you are having the package name. You can have course and then you can define the course name there. So like this, here you have defined it. So you can include it from here. You can place this value up to here. So like that. So similarly, you can do for this also. As I'm a bit lazy, so I'm just doing copying, pasting, and defining it like that. And now we can see that application runs on or not and what value it gives. So we will run our application. So, it's firstly we just have this and let me see that all things are there or not. So we will have this courses we have made, and we will also go to the controller portion where we have made it up to see in the main that what the things we are having in the controller. So in the controller we can directly run our application. So if you see, so we will run as a Spring Boot application. So here you can see the it is running. So it is running. It has started. Okay, as exactly I think so that server was already active, so that's why it has done. So what we will do, we will again restart the Eclipse so that we didn't have to change the port. In the next time I will show you that we can also change the port, but I don't want to change the default port which we were using. So that is the reason I've closed and again start my Eclipse. And Eclipse is started, and now we can see. Now we will run our application. Run our application as a Java application. This time we will take it. Background process is running. So, so here we will be giving name. So demo Spring Boot application. Both the ways it will run the Spring Boot server only. So you are seeing that now it has been started. So still exactly um, it is going to the root web application exception in the okay. So error in the application context to display rerun your okay. So what we do, we go to the our controller portion, and in controller portion firstly these values currently, as we have already put the values here. So, and in the resource folder, for a time being, can write application. It's not coming. So just like you give application dot port or a server dot port will also be you can give like this. So server dot port also will be the correct one. So now you can see that we have the application ready. So now we can start our application and see what outcome it gives to us. So um, we run our application on the Tomcat. So it's starting on the port 9002. We have changed the port number, and we have changed the port number from application.properties by choosing server.port. So that's how the things come up here. So if we want to test this, that what's the outcome it is giving. So we have the Postman. In Postman, you can have 8082. I have previously tested it. It was an 9002 port now. So as we hit it, so you can see that we have given default courses. So if we are using the same port number and giving the correct value, it should come. So 9002 is the thing, 90202, and the default courses. So we are using default course only. So uh, we will mention here default course and hit it. Now it's coming. See, because there was spelling mistake, it was doing like yeah, it was not producing the value. So that is from this section. In the next section, we will try to dig more on the CURD operations. Thank you.